What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out Shinx COMM Day in Pokemon Go. Has it given you some type of sad emotion if you grinded for it? So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited, sad, or have no emotion about the Shinx COMM Day in Pokemon Go? Drop in the comments and let me know what your actual feelings about this, and please don't say like, oh man, I feel like I'm taken advantage of. Like, why do you need to feel like that? The only reason you're feeling like that is because of a decision that you made. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna start talking over some decisions about Pokemon Go, something that I constantly talk to you guys about, and making sure that you guys have patience, and when you do play, you're not playing with any type of emotional instability, because guess what, guys? When you do play with that, it leaves you with the feeling of sadness and taking advantage of, because what we're talking about right now is Shinx COMM Day in Pokemon Go. So a lot of us out there, not me in particular, because you guys do hear me talk about this quite frequently, about being a semi-permanently boycotting player. I do not play, I'm gonna give you my experience before we get into it, with the thing in mind that this is not gonna come back. I don't play with scarcity in Pokemon Go because I once realized, I did play with that at some point. I was like, I need to have this Charmander, right? For example, we went to a Charmander nest. We grinded, this was very early in the game. I grinded and grinded, I got a Charmander, everything. I had no clue about what IVs were. I evolved my highest CP Charmander. Come to find out, I learned about IVs literally one day later after spending an entire day in a Charmander nest before Pineapple berries were a thing. I got that, evolved it, and it was like a 50%. And then I was just like absolutely distraught, like, oh my gosh, like I did all this, I was rushed, I went into it, and now I'm sitting here feeling like I'm taken advantage of. So from that point on, I kind of realized that I need to be patient and really think about what I do in Pokemon Go. That was the first lesson. The second lesson came about when COMM Day started to come out. When COMM Day started to come out and they started off with Dratini and Larvitar, they had all these rares, and then they kind of steered a little bit away from the rares, and then, you know, something like the Gibble that was in raids, and then in eggs, and then back in raids, and like, then I realized that, hey, at some point, if I'm patient enough and I don't need to have it right now, it's going to pay off, right? So that's gonna be my underlying message full-heartedly throughout every video that I make. It's do exactly what you need to do to keep you happy. Not to like, oh, I need to have this thing, right? Because FOMO is real in Pokemon Go. It's like fear of missing out, like I'm not gonna have it if I don't raid for it right now, like shiny dino, if I don't get the shiny dino, I'm never gonna get the shiny dino. Guys, I can tell you for sure, that is false. It will come back for an event. It will more than likely have a COMM Day. If it's impactful, it's going to be important, and it will have a COMM Day. Look at Gibble, for example. Everyone's like, it's not gonna have it. It's not gonna have it. Did I raid a little bit for it? Yes. Do I have any regrets about spending money raiding for Gibble? No, absolutely not. It was fun for me. I chose to do it. I got 2 shinies. Did I think it would be cool to kind of keep some rare shinies rarer? Yeah. But when Gibble came out, I was like, dude, hype, let's go. Did I go absolutely crazy on raids and like spend hundreds of dollars on them? No, I didn't, because I was doing it for the videos, for the content. I thought it was fun. If I got one, great. Was I spending all my money on Gibbles? No, I wasn't. And I want to make sure and challenge you guys, because some of you guys may be doing this exact same thing right now again, and you did it for Shinx. Like, oh, Shinx, I'll never get a shiny. I need to get it in the raids. If I don't get it in the raids, every time it comes back, I'm grinding for it. And now Shinx COMM Day is coming out, everybody's gonna have the shiny. Now how does it make you feel? If it makes you feel bad, you made a decision that was not in alignment with what you truly wanted. So that is going to be where you need to center yourself and say, hey, am I patient enough to wait for this shiny? If the answer is yes, then great. If your answer is no, and you feel bad right now that everybody's about to get shiny in a month, that's something within you, because truly you're out of alignment in one of 2 areas. Either you are patient enough and you chose not to be patient enough, or something was pulling on your emotions to make you feel like you needed to raid at that time for that shiny. I tell you guys all the time, do 1-star raids. Rarely. For Farfetch'd and Galarian Stunfisk, I did not care about those shinies at all. Like, at all. Do I think they're cool? Yeah, I think they're really cool. And like, there was a Galarian Farfetch'd in the middle of my Zacian raid hour, which I do participate in the legendary raids. I feel like it gives me more bang for my buck. I like to raid. I participated, like I took 3 raids, 3 to 5 raids of each of those, just randomly doing them, and I got the shinies. If I didn't get the shinies, would that have like upset me? No, it just happened to be a nice surprise, and that's kind of how I like to play with those 1 and 3-star raids. Some of you guys may feel differently, but if at some point they come out, ask yourself this question right now before I give you my top 3 tips. on how to stay congruent in Pokemon Go. If it came out, or if it comes to a COMM day, or if it spawns in an event and everybody gets the shiny, will I be upset with myself or with my choices that I rated for it? If the answer is yes, you're out of alignment with yourself. You need to get back in alignment. You either need to exercise patience or you need to let go. You can't have both of them, right? You have to choose. You're either going all in and you're okay with whatever happens in the future that you did go for it and you had fun doing it, or you're gonna be patient and not go for it and let it happen naturally, and then you're gonna wait for it to become more abundant in the future or trade for it. So with all that said, here are gonna be my top 3 things that you must check out and resonate with yourself and figure out what is gonna be the best place for you to sit in Pokemon Go to make you stay happy, because I don't like seeing people that are driving themselves nuts based on their decisions, reacting, not proactively thinking about things that are going on in Pokemon Go. So if you need to take a screenshot of this, please do. Favorite it, save it, run it by yourself every single time, because it's truly gonna work for you. My number 1 thing is going to be play with patience, guys. There is nothing worse than in Pokemon Go playing without patience. This is a marathon of the game. If you need to take a little bit of time off, take a little bit of time off. If you wanna just catch 1 Pokemon a day and spin 1 stop to keep up your streak, do that and do 1 raid. Like, there's nothing wrong with going ebbs and flows with Pokemon Go. I play Pokemon Go quite frequently, but there are times, such as right now, that I'm feeling like I need a break. So what are the things that are gonna happen? I'm gonna be starting to travel back to the US, and then I have a Safari Zone coming up next weekend where we're gonna be playing a lot. So what's gonna happen during that time? I am going to take a rest, right? Up until for a few days, probably Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On Tuesday night, we have Spotlight Hour, which we're gonna be in Philadelphia, and then on Wednesday, we're going back there, then I might rest on Thursday, and then I'm playing on Friday again. So that's kind of how I'm gonna play it, and that's what I do, because patience pays off in Pokemon Go. Think of it as a marathon, especially when it comes to these new shinies out there. Those Shinx drops. Ooh, I need the Shinx. Like, I have to have the Shinx. It's my favorite Pokemon ever. But this is gonna lead us into my second point, which is gonna be playing with the what-if mentality. The what-if mentality is, what if this Pokemon gets a COMM day, or what if this Pokemon gets put into an event and then everybody is able to get the shiny, or the odds are increased, or it goes into eggs like Riolu the second time and everybody's hatching shinies. What if? So basically, what if the Pokemon that you feel like you need to have right now, eventually in a month, 2 months, a year, is absolutely everywhere? How are you gonna feel? What if, right? Play what if right now. Like, let's say Axew shiny comes out. Here's a great example. It's not out yet. What if in a year from now, Axew gets a shiny COMM day? How does it make you feel if you participate in what you're going to do right now, right? You have to run this by yourself. You need to be congruent with yourself, because, or else you're sitting like, oh, Shinx COMM day come out, I'm so pissed, I spent so much money, I spent $250 rating for this thing, I got 2 shinies, now I'm gonna get 50 on COMM day, I'm pissed off, I'm quitting the game. Like, you're throwing a temper tantrum. Like, there's no need to do that. You need to take a step back, take a big breath. Which leads us into the number 3 point, is play with no regrets. If you're gonna make a decision today and you're gonna regret tomorrow or in a year that you did that, don't do it. But if you're gonna participate today, like for me, for Gibble, I probably did 50 raids. I don't know, what is that, 30 bucks? $35? Am I regretting any of it? It never ever crossed my mind that I had a regret. How many Shinx raids have I done? 10 to 15, honestly. In the entire game of Pokemon Go, I've done 10 to 15 raids. Do I have any type of negative feelings about Shinx? Absolutely not. Am I excited about it? Absolutely. So for me, I run these things down in my mind each and every time this stuff comes out. And that's how I stay congruent with myself, and I don't get upset with Pokemon Go anymore. It's just a game. These are digital characters, and we choose to spend our money on that. So you have to see what is gonna be the best thing for you to do. I want you guys to be happy playing Pokemon Go and be in congruence with yourself, and not really throwing temper tantrums with yourself based on the decisions that you made. Because at some point, if you run these 3 checkpoints and you're in congruence with all 3, truthfully with yourself, you'll never have a negative feeling towards Pokemon Go, because patience always truly pays off if you're a patient enough person. And if not, maybe you need to learn some patience if you're feeling bad about Shinx COMM day and Pokemon Go. So now I want you guys to exercise this right now for Axew going in the future, or drop in the comments to let me know. Maybe like, dude, I don't care, or maybe you know, whatever it is, drop to see where you're at right now after you've listened to this video. Apply it to Axew in the future if you are feeling bad about Shinx and Gibble and other COMM days like that. Maybe even Dino. Dino's gonna have a COMM day at some point, guarantee it. I don't know when, but it's gonna come out, and I'm gonna have 50 of them, and I've traded for 1. and I didn't do a ton of raids. Like GoFest, maybe I did 30 raids, but it was fun. It was all about the experience for me. I play for the experience, and I have no regrets in what I'm doing. I always check with myself. So run yourself through the Axew, see where you're sitting, and then when the Axew shiny does come out, as it probably will, as they did with Gibble and Dino, put yourself in that scenario and then limit yourself and don't overstep your own boundaries. So, thank you guys for tuning in as always. Good luck out there, trainers, likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.